One of the hardest things about running your own business is dealing with uncertainty. There is no guarantee to how much money you're going to make this month or next month. So in this video, I want to share with you some of my strategies for dealing with this uncertainty. Hey everybody, what's up and welcome to another week of Wins and Fails, where I share my weekly learnings and struggles as an entrepreneur running my own business. And today I want to talk about uncertainty. So last week I run kind of a promo sale for my Webflow Masterclass, the online course that I'm selling. You might have seen some ads. And that sale was actually a 3-day sale. It was very, very successful. But it's easy for me to say that it was successful now after it's over. Before it took place, I was really, really nervous. While it was going on, I was really, really nervous because these sales have a big impact on my business, and I had a big kind of like hopes for this sale. And so I was really nervous about, is this going to work? Is this not going to work? What happens if it doesn't work this time? And I'm going to spend a lot of money on ads and things like that. Am I going to lose money? And so there's a lot of uncertainty that goes into this. And it's kind of, those 3 days are really like a roller coaster where like, yes, it's working. Oh my God, it's not working. And it's really tough. And it's kind of a very intense, but as your life as a freelancer or an entrepreneur, you always have this kind of roller coaster and uncertainty about what's going to happen. It's not always condensed to 3 days. Sometimes it's on a monthly basis, weekly or whatever, but it's always there, this uncertainty. So here are a few of my strategies for dealing with this uncertainty. One thing I try to do, and I've been doing that for a while now, is to try to use data of past performance to try to inform myself of what's going to happen. So in the context of this sale, so before it actually started, I went back to look. I do these sales approximately every 3 months. So I've done that probably 3 or 4 times in the past. So I went back and kind of dug up all the data around what happened during the sales. So how many people bought on the first day versus the second or third day? What would the traffic look like? How many people came from YouTube versus Instagram versus the paid advertisement from the emails? What was the open rate of the emails? So I was trying to pick up all the data points that I could so that while I was going, it was easier for me to say, okay, we're on the first day out of a 3-day sale, and the behavior is as expected or better or worse. And so I could adjust what I'm trying to do and also go back into, so I journal at the end of every day. I kind of journal and recap what happened, what worked, what didn't work. So the good thing is I'm doing this for over a year now. So it was easy for me to go back to the previous sale, read what I wrote there about what was working, what wasn't working, and based on that data to try to improve and understand the situation in which I am right now. So the first point is, when you keep data such as journaling or analytics or statistics about how your business runs, and also again capturing your thinking and your experience in kind of a journal is really, really helpful. When you have that and you can go back to that, you say, okay, I might think this doesn't look very good, but even when I'm looking back in the previous sale, that's usually how the first day behaves. And so things are okay. So that really helps you to calm down when you kind of have perspective as to what's going on. So data is the first thing. The second thing is, I would call it maybe financial security. So, and I've mentioned this a few times on my YouTube channel, I like to keep a buffer of cash that can last me for ideally 3 months. And so having that buffer of cash in the bank really helps me to deal with the uncertainty, because even if things doesn't work out, even if things fail, even if things go wrong, that kind of safety that I know that I have some money in the back that can help me adjust or get back on my feet within 3 months is really helping me to relax and take things easier, because there's basically no way to really be certain, starting your own business, there's always going to be uncertainty. Nobody can promise you anything. And that's part of what makes entrepreneurship really hard. And that's also what we're, at the end of the day, the reason that we're getting paid or have the potential to make more money is that because we as entrepreneurs have the capacity to deal with this risk and this uncertainty. And because we do it, sometimes we're getting financially rewarded and sometimes not. But that's what it takes. So basically, you have to learn to live with this. Those two things are really helpful for me. So having data and having some kind of a financial security that allows me to take risks and just live with the uncertainty because I know it's going to be okay even for a little while. So would love to hear from you. What are your strategies for dealing with uncertainty as entrepreneurs? And I'll see you on the next video.